cool cats and kittens. Oh, forgot I have my mask on. I want to start off by saying this is my last official art lesson as the art teacher at Linwood Elementary School. Mrs. Jabinko is going to be back, so welcome her back. I'm definitely going to miss making all these art lessons for all of the great art students at Linwood Elementary, but I will still be making videos, so if you ever want to continue to do some of my art lessons, then all you have to do is just go on to my YouTube page. So for this art lesson, I wanted to switch things up a little bit. I know that we have been doing a lot of drawing lately, so I thought that we could do a project based on stop motion. So, some of you may have heard of stop motion or seen stop motion. And so basically what I'm going to do is just teach you a bunch of different ways how to do stop motion. There's a few different things you could use. You could actually include drawing in there if you wanted to. So let's get started. I also have some other news. Graduating this weekend. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to want to have is a nice area to work at. So for me, the area that I do all my videos in is a great area to work because it's really flat and it's really open. So there's a bunch of different types of stop motions, and I'm going to just go over like 3 of them. So and these ones are stop motions that I really enjoy doing on my own and also really enjoy watching. So there is object stop motion, which is where you find different types of objects. I've had these for a while, and they're just kind of like collectibles now. You could also use other types of objects in your stop motion. And what you can do with all these objects is, once you have your, camera set up where you want it to, whether you're using a phone or another type of camera, the setup that I have right here is a setup where I use a tripod and I have the camera right above my head so that it's showing exactly where I'm working at. And this is a great way to do stop motion, especially with objects, because you will be able to see everything that you're doing right in front of you. You can work with everything, and then what you're going to do is you're going to place your objects where you want them, and then you're going to just move them in really small amounts at a time. So I place my objects, as you can see, so I would take a picture and then I would move them a little bit. Take a picture, and I would just keep on doing that, and then I would show all of these pictures in order. And then when I show all these pictures together, almost like a slideshow, it's going to look like a movie. Like all of these objects are really moving. So with that, you can be really creative and use, whatever objects you have in your home, or you could even, take pictures of yourself. So that's the object stop motion. Another great way to do stop motion is, using the same techniques where you keep taking pictures and showing them in a slideshow. You can use clay and just make your creatures or your background or whatever it is that you wanted to use. What you could also use is colored paper or construction paper, whatever type of paper you have. You can start creating designs in the paper. And what you could do is you could start, drawing designs on your paper. You can cut whatever kind of designs you want, and you can, have them move around your background. You can also create really cool backgrounds, which I did, and you may have seen this background in a video I made.
Hey there! What is a snake's best class? History! Get it?
A background, and then you have different objects that you want to be moving around on the background. Is you want to put tape on the back, and what that does is it keeps your character in place. That way, in case there's like wind or you accidentally hit it, it's not going to go anywhere. And then when you are finished taking that picture and you want to move it again, you then lift it up, place it where you want it, leave it, take a picture, and then do it again. Here's another example of a background that you could potentially use if you were doing a cut paper stop motion, or you could even do a cut paper and object stop motion by adding characters that you have at home or different objects and putting them in a background, and then having your character move throughout the background. Or you could even cut out other paper objects and put them on top of your background as well. There are so many cool ways to make stop motion. The possibilities are really endless. You could use the claymation, the cut paper, the object stop motion. You can combine them all together. It's totally up to you. So you can use, iMovie, which is a really great application that I use on my laptop, and I will put all those links into Google Classroom so you can use any of those applications. If you do not or are not able to use any of these applications, then what you can do is just send those pictures to me, and I can just quickly upload them onto iMovie, put them in a quick slideshow, and then send them back to you. So the more pictures you use, the better. I would use maybe like a minimum of like 30 pictures. So 30 pictures sounds like a lot, but it's really not, especially in a stop motion when the pictures are showing really fast. But do as much as you can, and then if you want to send them to me, send them to me. If not, you can just use those applications that I'm going to send to you in Google Classroom. So I'll see you guys later. I can't wait to see all of your animations.